Drama has taken a front row seat at the Federal Capital Territory Administration today, Monday, January 26, 2026, as the Lion of Rivers, Minister Nyesom Wike, finds himself in a very unfamiliar and tight corner. The bustling streets of Area 11 Garki were transformed into a sea of protesters as angry workers under the umbrella of the Joint Unions Action Committee JUAC officially shut down the FCT Secretariat. The situation became so heated that unconfirmed reports and eyewitness accounts describe a scene where the minister had to be whisked away to safety as the very workers he supervises massed at the main entrance, chanting songs of defiance. The atmosphere was electric, with placards flying high bearing inscriptions like "Abuja no believers" and "Wike must go." It is a massive irony for a man known for his tough stance and no-nonsense administrative style to be effectively locked out of his own office by the same civil servants who are supposed to take orders from him. The crisis, which began as a quiet rumble last week, exploded into a full-scale, indefinite strike this morning. The workers are not just angry, they are frustrated by what they describe as a total neglect of their welfare and a high-handed approach to governance. From the non-payment of 2023 and 2024 promotion arrears to the failure to remit pension contributions and National Housing Fund deductions since May 2025, the grievances are piled high. The workers are asking a very simple question. If the FCT minister can approve billions for road projects and flyovers, why is the money for the human beings doing the work nowhere to be found? The tension reached a boiling point when the minister attempted to use the legal system to silence the union, filing a suit at the National Industrial Court to stop the strike. But instead of backing down, the workers were joined by the Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC), which has now thrown its full weight behind the action, calling it a heroic response to administrative impunity. As the crowd grew larger and the chants of "thief, thief" and "Wike must go" echoed through the corridors of power, security details were seen scrambling to maintain order. While the minister's aides officially claim he was out on an inspection tour of projects, the word on the ground is that the heat was simply too much to handle at the Secretariat today. The gates were heavily guarded by the Nigeria Police Force and the Civil Defense, but even the armed men could not stop the raw emotion of thousands of staff who feel they have been pushed to the wall. This is a significant moment in the 2026 political calendar because it shows that even the most powerful political figures are not immune to the power of a united workforce. Before we go deeper into the secret details of the backgate escape and the ongoing legal battle at the Industrial Court, please take a moment to hit that like button right now. It is very important because it helps this video reach more Nigerians who need to know what is really happening in the heart of Abuja. And if you have not subscribed to this channel yet, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you can stay ahead of the curve as this Wike versus workers drama unfolds throughout the week. The legal battle is where things get even more interesting. Today, as the hearing for the minister's restraining order was scheduled to begin, the protesters took the battle straight to the court premises. They weren't just picketing the office, they were picketing the temple of justice itself. The minister is seeking an order to stop the union from picketing, blocking roads, or shutting offices, accusing them of paralyzing the administration. However, the union leaders, led by Rifkatu Iortyer, have vowed that no amount of intimidation or divide and rule tactics will make them resume work until every kobo owed to the workers is accounted for. They are demanding the immediate payment of the 70,000 naira minimum wage and the settlement of the 5-month wage award arrears that they say was only partially paid last week just to trick them into calling off the strike. For those watching from Rivers State, this feels like a familiar script, but the FCT workers are making it clear that Abuja is not Port Harcourt. They are rejecting what they call neoliberal attacks on their fundamental rights. While Wike is still embroiled in a fierce political fight to the finish with Governor Similani Fubara back home in Rivers, with impeachment threats and court orders flying left and right, he now has a full-blown rebellion on his hands in the nation's capital. Critics are saying the minister is too preoccupied with the politics of his home state to properly manage the welfare of the FCT workforce. The residents of Abuja are beginning to feel the pinch too as public services ground to a halt and administrative buildings remain under lock and key. I want to hear from you in the comment section. Do you think Minister Wike is being unfairly targeted by the unions, or is this a case of a leader finally meeting a force he cannot bully? Some people say he has done great work with infrastructure in Abuja, but others argue that stomach infrastructure for the workers should come first. What is your take? Drop your comments below and let's get the conversation started. And please, as you engage, remember to share this video to keep the public informed. Your support through likes and subscriptions is what keeps this channel running as we bring you the raw, unfiltered truth. The standoff continues tonight as the Joint Union Action Committee urging all staff to remain at home and ignore any threats from agents of oppression. As the court matter is adjourned and the gates of the FCTA remain shut, the ball is now in the minister's court. Will he come down from his high horse to negotiate, or will he continue the war on two fronts, one in Rivers and one in Abuja? The drama is far from over, and we will be here to give you the front row seat to every development. Thank you for watching, stay vigilant, and I will see you in the next update.